next thing we're going to do in this template is clean up these views a little bit. And once we clean up the views a little bit, we're going to apply that as a template, what's called a view template, so that it can be applied to all views and you don't have to do the same process on every single view. So before we get started with that, I'm going to add a couple things to the building, like a roof and maybe a little bit more detail. So I'm back now. I just added a little bit, or a few more things to this building. So the first part we're going to address is the floor plan. What we're going to do is we're going to go over to the side here and we're going to go to view template. And we're going to apply an architectural plan template. And we're going to go under overrides here. And we're going to go all the way down to walls, and we're going to change the cut pattern on the walls to solid fill, and we're going to make it black. And this is going to make our walls pop nicely, just like you would see in Architectural Record or any of those magazine publications. The next aspect we're going to do is the elevations. And so for Architecture Studio and design purposes, we don't really need to see these level tags here. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go into View Templates. We're going to apply this architectural template. So we're going to apply this architectural template here. We're going to go up to Annotation. We're going to turn off levels. We're going to turn off... what else are we going to turn off? And then we want to go over here under Site. We want to turn off Survey Point, Project Base Point. And all those elements will be hidden now. And so now we just go to our other views and we just apply this template. And you can also select them like that and do that. We're going to cut a section, so you can go up here and grab the section line, cut it through the window here. I prefer, when doing sections, I like to get rid of this line in the middle. So if you go up and Edit Type, and you click this, not this one, reference label. You click this section tag here. Instead of gapped, you change it to continuous. And it just makes these dots here. I find this less intrusive, but you can still kind of see where it's cutting. Going into this section, I didn't place a floor in here, so I'm just going to quickly place a floor. So go back to this section, and we're gonna do it the other way of creating a view template. So the first thing we're gonna do, I'm just gonna hide this view crop region there. We're gonna type VG, Visibility and Graphics, or you can go up into View, Visibility and Graphics right here. We're gonna change the ceiling to solid fill black. Then we're going to change the floor, cut pattern, solid fill black. I'm going to change the roof. And then we're going to change the walls. I also like to do columns and framing. Structural connections, framing. While we're here, you might be placing topography, so it might be a good idea also to do the topography. I'd recommend not doing black. I would go with like a gray and that way it won't be extremely, you'll see the contrast, I guess, between the foundation and the rest of it. So we'll just add some topography here for a second. Under masking and site, topo, and we'll just plot some points around here. And then when we go back to our section, you can see that it's gray, which is a much more simple look. So the other thing we have to do to our view template is we're going to go to visibility and graphics. We're going to turn off the level tags. There we go. Turn on the crop region. There we go. We got a section. So I'm gonna now we got to make this a view template. So if you go up here into view templates under the view tab, create a template from the current view, and I call it section template. I would recommend for simplicity purposes, if you come up with some sort of coding, we could call this, I'm just going to call it Revit template, section template. I find just with the standard things in Revit and other things you can do, it's nice to create a bit of a naming convention so you know where your things are that you created.